Hey guys, it's Jane. Welcome back to Mystery Monday. For today I'm going to give you a rundown on this year's Edgar Award winners. Now these were actually announced at the end of April, so I'm fully 2 months late, but better late than never. There's a number of categories I'm going to run through. I haven't done absolutely all of them because there's actually a bunch of these, but these are the ones that I thought were most interesting. So the Edgar Awards are presented by the Mystery Writers Association of America. So they're voted on by writing professionals, not by the public, and they're quite prestigious awards. The marquee award at the Edgars is the best novel, and that's actually the best novel that was originally published as a hardcover original. And for 2015, the award went to Mr. Mercedes by Stephen King. This is the first in the Bill Hodges trilogy, and it's a hard-boiled story following retired cop Bill Hodges as he tracks down a serial killer in his neighbourhood with a fairly unique MO, which is hinted at fairly strongly in the title of the book. The second award we're going to look at today is the best first novel, and for 2015 this went to Dry Bones in the Valley by Tom Bouman. In Dry Bones in the Valley, Sheriff Henry Farrell, an Iraq War veteran and recent widower, investigates a murder in rural Pennsylvania where gas drilling is bringing new wealth and eroding neighbourly trust. The Best Paperback Original or eBook Original Award for 2015 went to The Secret History of Las Vegas by Chris Abani. This sounds like quite something. It's described as a horror, mystery, literary fiction hybrid featuring psychopaths, conjoined twins, prostitutes, containers of blood, a detective nearing retirement, and a forensic expert scarred by his personal history in apartheid South Africa. And Chris Abani, the author, is a Nigerian poet and playwright who's fairly well known in certain circles, and he was a former political prisoner. The best short story for 2015, published in 2014, awarded in 2015, goes to What Do You Do by Gillian Flynn. And this is interesting in that it was actually published as part of the SFF anthology Rogues, edited by George R.R. Martin. So I'm not sure how many mystery writers read SFF as well, but a few of them must. Okay, the best juvenile story. This is something that is aimed at ages 5 to 11. So it's interesting they actually have a category for this in the Edgars, and I think it's great. For 2015, the award went to Greenglass House by Kate Milford. It's winter, and Milo's parents' creaky old inn is quiet and empty until a sudden flurry of unexpected guests arrive and things start to go missing. Greenglass House was also shortlisted for this year's Andre Norton Award for Young Adult Science Fiction and Fantasy. So you see there is a bit of crossover after all. The second last award I'm going to look at today is the Young Adult Award. The Young Adult Edgar is for a book that was targeted at readers of ages between 12 and 18. This award went to The Art of Secrets by James Klise. When Sarbakan's apartment burns in a mysterious fire, possibly a hate crime, her Chicago high school rallies around her. Then a piece of art donated to a school fundraising effort for the Khans is revealed to be an unknown work by a famous artist worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, and Saba's life turns upside down all over again. The final award that I'm going to be talking about today is not strictly speaking an Edgar, although it is given as part of the same ceremony. It is the Mary Higgins Clark Award, and there is no way known that I'm going to be able to do justice to reading out the description of what this award is for with keeping a straight face, because it's a bit of a zinger. So I'm going to put the description in full in the doobly-doo, and if you'd like a chuckle, you can go and have a read of that. Anyway, it's a little dated. The language is a little bit dated. I think that's why I would have trouble reading it out. The winner of the Mary Higgins Clark Award this year goes to The Stranger You Know by Jane Casey. This is number 4 in the Maeve Kerrigan series. And it follows London police detective Maeve Kerrigan as she's on the trail of a serial killer. And she's following the evidence where it leads. However, it seems to be leading to a most shocking suspect. Her partner, DCI Josh Derwent. Okay, that's the Edgars, and that's Mystery Monday for today. Why don't you let me know which one of these sounds interesting to you? Hope you're all well, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!